What would you do if your own brother made you sleep on his couch, then called you a leech in front of the whole family while he was the one cheating on his wife? For 6 months, he mocked me, humiliated me, told everyone I was freeloading, but I had a secret. I had everything saved. Let's rewind. 6 months ago, I lost my job, 10 years at one company gone overnight, the economy brutal, my savings eaten alive by rent. After 3 months of rejection emails and microwave dinners, I made the hardest call of my life. Nolan, can I stay with you for a bit? He said yes, sort of. He made me sleep on the couch, not because they didn't have space. Their guest room was pristine. We need to keep it available for real guests, he said. And that was just day 3. By week 2, the insults began. Ruby, most people your age have their life figured out. It's interesting how some people never grow up. His wife, Alice, would glare at him, but Nolan, he just smiled like a man who thought he'd won the lottery of life. Then came the whispers. My cousin Haley texted me, "Are you okay?" Nolan said, "You're having problems." Turns out, Mr. Perfect had been telling everyone I was the family leech, even suggested our parents stop giving me Christmas gifts. So I started collecting every snide remark, every jab, screenshots, audio recordings. I didn't want revenge, not at first. I just needed proof I wasn't losing my mind. And then I got more than I bargained for. One afternoon, Nolan let me borrow his iPad to check my email. He forgot to log out. Ping a dating app notification. I clicked. Hundreds of messages, photos, explicit, meetups. He wasn't working late. He was living a double life. This man, who mocked my lack of direction, was cheating on Alice with half the city. I got strategic, screenshots, timestamps, hotel receipts, selfies he took in his office while sexting. I built a digital fortress of evidence. All while smiling at dinner, doing dishes, and playing the obedient little house guest. Until last week. Family dinner, everyone gathered, Nolan louder than ever, implying I might be stealing from our parents. Alice's hands were shaking. "Actually," she said, "I found something strange on your iPad today. Honey." The room fell silent. Before Nolan could spin his usual lies, I stood up and hit play. Audio clips, his words, his voice, degrading me. Then the screenshots, 6 months of his affairs, match by match, message by message. I turned to the family and said, since we're talking about taking advantage, let's talk about trust. Alice cried. Mom gasped. Dad, the one who always worshipped Nolan, just stared. Nolan claimed it was fake. But timestamps don't lie. Receipts don't lie. Office backgrounds and GPS data don't lie. Alice walked out that night with my parents. She's filing for divorce. Was I wrong to wait? Maybe. But after 6 months of silence and shame, that dinner. That was justice. Ever been underestimated? Then flip the script. Tell me in the comments. And if you've ever been called a leech while carrying someone's dirty secrets, hit that like button.